Okay, this next reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I think I'm going to focus on love readings. So if you're looking for general information about finances and career, unless the cards really tell me something about that, I'm really going to focus on love. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that means that the reading was not for you. You can check your moon and your rising sign. If you don't know how to get those, you can DM me, message me, and I'll let you know. We're going to get the current energy. We're going to do you, your partner, and then we'll get some, romance angel cards. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini? Let's see, we already had one that fell out. And you're first caught up with strength, Gemini, having inner strength, confrontation with yourself or other people, right? Or this is, also being able to tame the beast in you with somebody else. You see her in here, she's kind of taming a lion. So maybe she is that lion, right? You could also be involved with somebody that is a fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Again, even if you're single, if you have someone you're thinking about that you're resonating with, then this message is, this reading can be for you. If you're not, then it's not for you. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Gemini? What is the current energy for Gemini? 3 of Wands. So you might be thinking about someone that lives overseas. Maybe you want to travel to see somebody, kind of rethinking about where you're living. Maybe you're thinking about moving in with someone, having someone move in with you. Maybe you want to travel to see someone. Maybe you're thinking about traveling. Again, what is the current energy for Gemini? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the current energy for Gemini? We have too many cards here, but I guess I'll take them out. So here you have the Page of Cups. And this is basically someone wanting to come and, offer some sort of good news to you. Someone bringing good news to you. Usually this is somebody that's younger than you. Then you had the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is, this person, perhaps they want to bring you a message of involving a new beginning, a birth of something new, an offering of something new, some sort of new idea. And again, I said if it didn't, I can also see, in this reading, it could also be about a job. It can be about something, either if it's not love, it could be about a job, some sort of new idea, a new offering, a new creation here. And then you got the 9 of Wands, right? This is basically telling you to step out and kind of consider what's being offered. Don't be so quick to make a hasty decision, really take some time out to think and contemplate if whether or not this offer, this message that you're being provided with is actually something that you want. The offer does contain, you got the Emperor card next, right? This is a card of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is a card of stability, something coming into your life. So either it's a job or a love relationship. I'm not, but although, you know, you have the Page of Cups here, and this cups always speak of love. So I'm going to stick to that. But whoever is coming in here wants to make some sort of offer of love. But Spirit is telling you to not to be so quick to take it, to think about it. Why is that, Spirit? Can you clarify the Nine of Wands? Why is it that Gemini must think of this? So, you have the Chariot. So this is also a card about opposite polarities, right? You have the black and the white. So you've thought about moving forward in the past, being in control. This card warns you sort of to be in control, the driver of your own destination. Perhaps this offer involves you having to move away, because you did get the Three of Wands, which is travel overseas. And you got the Chariot, which also indicates some sort of travel or a victory over a certain situation. So we asked for it in terms of clarifying cards as to why must you sit back and contemplate with the Nine of Wands and think this over. Why must you contemplate this offer of stability? It's basically telling you to consider both sides, opposite polarities within the offer. And you also received the Four of Wands. Now, again, this is a card of happy home in a possible like country setting away. It's somewhere different from where you're located. That is the offer of stability. Maybe, and again, if we're talking about a position, maybe you have to travel far to be able to get this offer of stability that you want. But it's telling you to consider everything with the Nine of Wands. But the Four of Wands is, it mirrors this Emperor card here, which is stability. This is a foundational card, right? The Four of Wands is about foundation of a happy home. What is future energy? So Four of Pentacles. You are basically need to contemplate this because perhaps there is money at stake here. Lots of money at stake here, because the Four of Pentacles usually indicates someone who has the foundational necessities in life pertaining to finances. Somebody who's financially stable, basically, right? That's the Four of Pentacles. And perhaps you have to think about leaving something behind in order to take this offer that's being offered. But here you got, for future energy, Seven of Swords. So this is probably why Spirit is telling you to consider the offer very carefully and the pros and the cons. The Seven of Swords is a card of someone deceitful, a thief. Perhaps this person that's making you the offer has deceived you in the past, giving you reason to contemplate the validity of this offer, the sincerity of the offer. Someone who's had a part in destroying some sort of plans and hopes and wishes you've had in the past. And the next card you have out is the Empress. The Empress is a card of fertility, starting something new. The card of pregnancy, the birth of an idea, the birth of a situation. It also signifies someone who is nurturing, very motherly-like. Maybe this person wants this with you. Maybe this is your energy. But the Empress coming out after the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands here indicates that delays are necessary. There's been some sort of delays with the Empress. When we think about pregnancy and how long it takes for the baby fetus to come to term, there is a delay in that process. Something needs to build, right? There's time that's necessary. Spirit, please clarify for me the Empress. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups. Perhaps the person that wants to make this offer to you is delaying the offer because of some past deceit. They need more confidence. The Knight is right before the King of Cups. So here it's interesting that you've got the Page of Cups, which is somebody who wants to come to you with some news. But the Page is the lowest of the Arcana in the suit of Arcanas. The Knight of Cups comes before the King of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is someone that needs a little bit more confidence in order to come with this offer. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Gemini? So here you have the Five of Wands. Be careful of arguments in the near future. Battles, maybe somebody wanting to prove themselves, maybe some sort of conflict that transpires. And it's also a fire sign card. Perhaps there was a fire sign that had something to do with this deceit here that you experienced. You then had the Queen of Wands, which is the sign of it can represent Sagittarius or a fire sign. This is somebody who's outspoken, somebody who has to be like the life of the party. This could also be the energy that you're embodying in the near future, right? Or this can be, again, related because it fell out with the Five of Wands. So I want to say here that these arguments or this delay with the Empress, this delay, these cards came out together here, had to do with a Queen of Wands, some sort of Sagittarius. Somebody who's into the occult. You see the black card, the cat here, which represents magic. Yeah, it can be somebody who's concerned with materialistic things and not so much love. Let's see. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Wands. Please clarify the Queen of Wands for Gemini. So you have the Six of Wands. This is some sort of letter or news coming, some sort of victory news. Perhaps the delay had to do with the arguing and somebody who held back their feelings and emotions for you was because of this Queen of Wands, Sagittarius. And now there's the Six of Wands, some offer of good news coming to you. Then here you had the Seven of Cups. Again, telling you to be careful of this person coming back to make an offer. The Seven of Cups is the card that all that glitters is not gold. We also asked for these cards to clarify this Queen of Wands. We got the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups, which means the delay in this offer could have been due to this Queen of Wands, this energy that kept, or person that kept this offer from coming to you, that had to do with the delay. Perhaps this other person is involved with a Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands clarifying card warns that all that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds to see who is who. Interesting. Boy, are these cards being specific. So either this reading is for you or it is not. Again, the Queen of Wands doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but can embody the energy of a Sagittarius. Let me pull out what message the romance angels have for you. You deserve love. You are lovable. So basically, if you've been in a situation where someone has made you feel like you're not lovable, the angels are here to tell you that you are lovable. No matter how this person made you feel, you are lovable and you deserve love. And maybe that's not the love that you deserve. And that's why the cards are heavily asking you to contemplate when you get this new offer, not to jump into it. Perhaps this person is not deserving of your love anymore. What other messages do you have for Gemini? Come on, Spirit. Maybe this person hasn't communicated with you in a long time because it's very difficult for the cards to come out. This is saying this is your soulmate. Now, this is what I feel about soulmates. I believe soulmates aren't always meant to last. They're not like twin flames, you know. Soulmates are people that come into your life for one reason or another to show you some sort of lesson, you know, make you learn something that you needed to learn. Sometimes it can be everlasting. Sometimes it is not. Sometimes you have shared a past life connection, and sometimes it's necessary to just leave it behind. I'm going to pull some energies of your partner or the person that you're thinking about, the person that came to your mind when we started this video. What is their current energy? Spirit, what is the energy of the person Gemini is thinking about? So the Hermit. Whoever this person is has been going within, thinking, spending some time alone. Also, asking help from the spiritual guides, right? The Hermit is someone who goes within and asks for some guidance from spirits. Come on, get down. So we got a few cards that fell out here. First, you have the Eight of Wands. This person wants to communicate or is going to communicate with you. The wands flying through the air indicate that the message is going to come via text message, email, over the airways, right? Social media. Somehow this person's going to communicate with you over the airways. Then you have the Three of Swords. And even though I usually don't read reversals, I'm sort of compelled to read it reversed now. This was regarding some sort of heartbreak. I believe they went into hermit mode because somehow they were able to deal with this heartbreak, or they want to communicate over some heartbreak. Perhaps some heartbreak that they caused you. Perhaps some heartbreak that they felt. But whatever it was, it made them go into this hermit mode. Perhaps you guys weren't talking for a while. Still aren't talking because communication hasn't come in yet. Then you got the Queen of Cups. Now, this is, again, some offer, some love offer that you should have received. I mean, that you probably are going to receive. Some offer of love. She holds the cup in her hand. If you notice, the sides of the cup have angel wings. This is a woman that's, or male or person, that has everything that they need, right? Then you have here the Eight of Swords. So, you know what? I'm going to leave these cards reversed because that's how they flew out. And I think that I'm going to read them that way because I feel compelled to do so. This person was holding back their love from you. This person left, went within, and held back their love from you and caused you heartbreak. They were heartbroken too. It wasn't just you. They were heartbroken too. Then you got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is feeling trapped. So at some point they felt perhaps that this love was going to trap them. Maybe they felt tied down. But you can see there's only toilet paper here, right? You can break free from this, whatever. These are the thoughts in your head. This is not even real. Whatever it is that they were thinking was all in their head, right? And it caused them to hold this love back from you and cause you heartbreak. And cause them heartbreak. I feel it's both. They want to communicate with you about this now because they've been thinking about this. They don't feel this way anymore, trapped, or at least they won't be feeling this way in the future. But they felt this way. Their own ideas, everything in their head. It was all in their head, right? It was just the negative energies playing in their head. Spirit, please clarify the energy of the partner or the person the Gemini is thinking of. So here you have the Five of Cups. They left you. You left them. Either way, vice versa. They felt here like all was lost, right? Somebody, they felt, 'cause it's not you, it's their energy. They felt everything was lost. They felt like they lost the love of their life, right? The energy spilled over. They probably were worried about some other two cups, perhaps that Queen of Wands in the back. But they felt like they were at a loss. They felt a sense of loss, of emptiness. Then here you have the Six of Pentacles. That's because they took from one person to give to the other. They were trying to have some balance with the situation, with this other relationship, this other energy that was present in their life. They were taking from you to give to them. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who has everything that they need. This person could be an earth sign. This person is financially stable on their own as well. And this represents earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Spirit, what will happen in the near future? What is the near future energy for this other person? What is the future energy for this other person? And you have the Chariot. They want to come forward. They want to move forward. They want to take control over the situation. They want to travel to you. The Moon. They want to reveal things that they kept from you. Perhaps the love that they kept from you. The Moon reveals hidden secrets. The Moon brings anything to light. Any sort of deception, anything that was hidden. Perhaps that's what they want to speak to you about. This secret had to do with the deceit that they caused you, right? And you have the Emperor here. This is a Taurus card, or Virgo, or Capricorn. So perhaps it was that sign or someone who embodied that type of energy. They took something from you. They hurt you. They ran away. They left. It's a card of thievery, deceit. That's what they want to bring to light with the Moon. Let's talk about if whether or not, well, let's pull a romance angel card out and say, what message does your partner have for you? And when I say partner, I mean just your person, right? That person. What message do they have for you? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. They want to come back. They want to talk about it. They want to reconcile the situation. They want to talk about the love that they have for you, what they kept for you, what they kept from you, the secrets, the lies. Worth waiting for. This is a card that says that the divine timing is at work in your love life. Perhaps you two were separated from each other for some time. And that very soon, right? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So perhaps this person knows that they need to make a decision soon of whether or not they're going to come forward. Let's look at your energy here in terms of the near future and what you're feeling, right? Spirit, what is Gemini feeling at this time? What are the future energies? Not feeling at this time. Should I take them? I guess I can take them. Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Seven of Cups. So basically, Queen of Cups is basically, you're on your throne. You have what you need. Financial stability, love. You're in a good place. Wheel of Fortune. I guess open to new possibilities. Thinking about making a change. This is the Wheel of Karma, right? This Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Karma. It basically states that wherever you were before, that wheel keeps on spinning. It doesn't remain stagnant. So what you put in is what you get out. And if you were good in the past and you reaped good karma, that's that Wheel of Fortune. But Seven of Cups is somebody who's walking away from love. Somebody who's not interested in love or offers. Spirit, can you please clarify future energy for Gemini? This is the King of Swords. So this is somebody who, is not going, who has been through a lot in life, who has learned their lessons, and who is not going to allow in their lives energy that doesn't resonate with them. See, the Queen of Swords has the same energy, but she does it in a very hasty way, in a very kind of cutthroat type of harsh way. The King of Swords has already digested that pain and is not so much emotional, but knows that what he will accept and what he won't accept anymore. Queen of Wands, what he won't accept anymore. Again, the Queen of Wands holds the energy of someone who is all about herself, the life of the party, worried about herself only, into gains, materialistic gains, not really love, not really concerned with it. So this is the energy you may be embodying now. Someone who relies on their intuition. Again, you see the black cat here. Someone who feels protected. The lions next to her. Someone who's had the strength. What other future energies can we expect from Gemini? So here you have the Six of Wands. So basically, that person is just looking forward, looking to move forward. Let's get some messages from the angels for Gemini. What messages does Spirit have for you? The last messages were messages your partner had for you. What messages does Spirit have for you? It's telling you to keep an open mind. Perhaps everything that you've been through, it's difficult to keep an open mind now. Maybe there's been too much hurt and pain, deceit in the past, and you're looking to move forward and not to deal with anything that doesn't serve you anymore with this King of Swords. But these spirits are telling you to keep an open mind. You know, maybe this wasn't what you were expecting, but maybe it had to happen. What other messages does Spirit have for Gemini? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, there you go, Gemini. I'm going to use the Oracle of Shadows and Light to get a card for you. And we have these two that came out. Sewer Mermaid and Death of the Maiden. Now, the Sewer Mermaid is basically telling you that your sensuality is beautiful. She's here to remind you that the treasures you have that you may have labeled as bad and perhaps pushed away and maybe forced underneath are not actually bad at all, but indeed treasures. Sometimes we have negative thoughts, and sometimes you feel like you were probably not the best fit in the situation, right? Sometimes it says that you push people away rather than attract them, and that those negative experiences or past experiences that you've had perhaps cause blockages and difficulty. But when you get this card, it's here to tell you that the dark thoughts that you have and the lies that you sometimes tell yourself about your great beauty, you are perfect, you are whole, and you are complete. The sewer mermaid tells you that you have to not push that part of you away and refuse to believe that you are a beautiful person. When you're ready, she will swim to you, free from all the harmful negative thoughts and experiences. Basically, all of the sewage. And you will begin to believe that no matter what, you are a beautiful being. You're healthy, you're attractive, and one who deserves love, respect, and affection. This card shows up when the spirits and the oracles are telling you to believe in yourself. It's a message that says you are attractive, you are beautiful, and you are worthy of love and respect. You're going to, if you already haven't, you're going to see see your body as a place of health, delight, and strength. And that part of you is never going to die or go away, no matter what you have been told or no matter what you have told yourself in the past. It doesn't even matter what society has told you. Perhaps you've been through a process of getting to this point recently, or maybe you need to get to this point. And love all aspects of your beautiful self. Your body, your appearance, your thoughts, your ideas, everything healthy. Then you received the death of a maiden. Now this is a card about invasion, boundaries being violated, skeletons. This is a card that depicts a very out of balance relationship between you and another person that you've had. Perhaps the person, not perhaps, definitely the person in this reading. Definitely the person in this reading. Right? There were definitely boundaries that were violated. There was definitely some sort of invasion. Perhaps on how you felt about love, yourself. This person, whoever this person was draining you. And you felt like you didn't have a defense against it. They claimed all the while to love you. But that may not have been true. Perhaps it was more about being dominant over you, taking advantage of you. But you discovered that it was tiring, it was draining, and it was lacking in respect. And it was the time, or it is the time. If you haven't done this already, this card is telling you it is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take the steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Death is death. It is what it is. You may fear what will happen once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. But freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini. If you would like a personal reading, please contact me.